What's up, guys? Peyton Surratt, Alex Dulakis, and Cameron Crony here. The backwards hacking is in full effect as summer's out. We're going to be recapping Game 2 of the NBA Finals tonight. What are y'all's thoughts on it?
I feel like, so it was close in the first half, and that was because I think Poole and Clay struggled. Poole was 1 for 5, Clay was 1 for 8. And I think it's trending that Clay's just not that guy anymore. And I think we can all agree with that.
I actually had I was actually happy with. I'm not looking at the box score, right? Obviously, his shooting was atrocious, but I was happy to see him taking the shots. At least he was trying to step up.
Really?
Yeah, but
I like that someone was trying to step up.
But in the finals, you can't try and step up. You have to step up and hit those shots.
I was happy to see him at least be aggressive.
I thought you were going to say what you said in the last video as Thompson's not the same guy he was.
He's not, but I wanted to see someone try and step up. And I mean, Poole played better, but I like that he was at least being aggressive and trying to be that guy. Now he wasn't really that guy, but
yeah, I think we all know Curry's gonna Curry, but who's stepping up? Wiggins is stepping up. I like how Wiggins is playing.
I like how he integrated.
The Warriors were playing tough. They were playing really scrappy, especially Draymond.
Draymond and Garrett Williams going at it.
I hate Draymond, dude. It's just
I love seeing that.
It pains me.
I love seeing that, dude.
Yeah,
no, but you said last episode you were like Draymond can't take 12 shots. I think he was 2 for 3. He played 7 boards and
he did what he had to do.
So he did his job.
Like I said,
I like that.
Like I said last game, I don't think you can win many games especially in the playoffs with Draymond shooting 12 shots. And you said he shot 3.
Yeah, 2 for 3.
2 for 3. So that's what he needs to do to make sure his team wins. Rough everybody up, tackle people, throw a couple punches.
He did.
Pull Jaylen Brown's pants down, kick him in the face. Do what you got to do, but don't shoot the ball.
With the less experienced team, I think Draymond's just trying to get into their head, and Draymond just talk all of it up. And I saw the thing was Draymond talks the talk, and then Curry, Poole, and Clay have to walk the walk.
Back it up for him. Yeah.
Literally,
I think but we talked about the 3-day break so much, and you could just tell it was a completely different game than if they had probably played right after that.
As a fan of basketball, it kind of feels odd having a 3-day break.
It does, yeah. Especially with
it's I miss
all the
watching basketball.
Yeah, all the past rounds in between are every other day, and then.
And with 2, you have it every single night, so it's basketball every night.
Now it's almost like it's not even. It is a series, but the games are so far apart. It's
I feel like it's an individual game. Yeah, every time, exactly.
There's no you can't really build momentum.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
And then one thing I think, and the impact that Rob had on the game, the Warriors had they had 5 or 6 missed layups, not easy layups, but 5 or 6 missed layups throughout the
Wiggins missed a couple.
Yeah, first quarter, second quarter, and that's just the presence of Rob. And we have to think that Rob's he's not even 100%. He's missed upwards of 20 games this season.
On the ground at some point.
Dude, I feel like every game he's back, he either tweaks something, gets re-injured, but it's once the Celtics, he won't get back to 100% this series. But I feel later on down the line, just the defensive impact that he has is just insane.
And I don't even think personally. I don't know if the Celtics need him that much. They do need him a lot, but I mean, I think they need to push the tempo a little more. They kind of got a little passive.
They could. Nobody else score outside of Tatum. Nobody really could score.
Yeah,
when we talked about aggressive. We talked about Horford, Pritchard, and Derek White so much from last game and the impact they had. Horford was not there. He had 2 points. White was I saw 4 for 13.
Marcus Smart had 2 points.
Marcus Smart, that is shocking. I mean, it was Jason and Tatum was on.
Yeah,
they need to just get downhill and get in the paint. Paint touches are what wins games. I think.
And Jalen did not have a good game.
Jalen started off good. He started off with he had 2 straight threes and then an one right off the bat. So that's 9 quick points for him. But then after that, it was kind of trending downwards for him throughout the game. So you got to have at least 20 plus from him every night.
17.
Yeah.
And then when the other role players aren't really scoring, that's just
what it was. So the avalanche in the third quarter is going to happen for the Warriors, and the difference between the first game and the second game was they were up like 12 after that avalanche. So you think
when they hit shots, but they hit them continuously. That gets the crowd involved and they get carried into it.
Especially like when you end the third quarter with Poole hitting the rainbow half-court shot, like you kind of were like, oh, that there.
And Curry looking at him like a proud father too.
Nice. Poole, we talked about Poole being like he could be like that X factor, and he played a lot better.
Yeah,
yesterday. I mean,
a lot better in the second half.
I was gonna progress my question. The next our segment. Who's the biggest X factor for each team? You said Poole, but I want to hear the Celtics take.
Honestly, I think it probably is Marcus Smart or Horford having that third guy step up and get you 15 plus.
And I think it could be a number of guys for the Celtics. It needs to be one guy.
It can be Smart. It could be White. It could be Horford. It could be Rob if they get him more involved offensively. But
I like it coming from Derek White or Pritchard because I think Smart and Horford can impact the game on defense a lot more, and so you don't need to see it in the box score to see that they impacted the game. So I would like to see White and Pritchard have an uptick in points.
I mean, but I feel like a lot of shots. He just
he got good takes, but I feel like Smart the first game, how much did he have? He had upwards of 20 points. Yeah. So when Smart's giving you 20, White's giving you 19, 20.
I mean,
Horford's giving you 26.
Can't be Tatum and Brown versus the world there. It's just kind of what it looked like yesterday. I mean, Tatum was hot. Tatum was hot, but nobody else was. Yeah, and he was hitting all his threes. I mean,
and then any predictions for the next game? I mean, I know it's in TD.
Man, I don't know. This series is just so hard for me to predict. I mean, we did predict that the Warriors would win, but now that it's tied, I don't know which way I want to go.
I think
they go back to Boston, right?
Yeah, they're in Boston. I think the Celtics did their job sealing Game 1, and I think they'll go in.
I think the Celtics are going to win.
And I think the Celtics will win Game 3, not handily. I think it's going to be a
dog
fight,
really close.
And then the Celtics will probably
pull
away.
I think the Celtics win Game 3 too.
Warriors win by 5 or 6. I think it's a close game, but Warriors hit a few free throws late, and I think Tatum and Brown missed a couple shots late. I think it'll be a back and forth game, but I mean, that's the Celtics are gonna win.
I think the Warriors are gonna win the series. I think the Celtics win the next game. I don't know, the 3-day layover. I'm gonna keep talking about that.
I feel like
it's so hard for a team to play that bad and then play that bad again with that many days.
I don't think many fans understand how big that is in a finals, or in a series, because was it like this previously?
No, I can never remember.
I don't think it was.
You get three days to go and look back at the game film and figure out everything that you were not doing and what you were doing. Like, how are you gonna? I mean, you have to improve. Like that's why I think the Warriors won Game 2. I mean,
I think the Warriors got the burden off of their shoulders. And I think they're gonna play loose. This next game, I think Curry's gonna go off again. I think Poole's gonna have a good game. I think Wiggins is gonna impact the game a lot more. I just think they have too much for the Celtics to handle.
I agree with that, but I also think that the Celtics leave Golden State 1-1 when the Warriors were scorching hot at home. So I mean, they're going. They kind of got blown out, but they're going back to Boston and 1-1.
Yeah, you gotta have. I think they have a better.
They're completely fine with that.
And the crowd's gonna be rocking. It's like this is the first time since 2010 that the finals has been in Boston. So the crowd packed out, loud.
I mean, if you said Boston, if you told Boston you're gonna go back to Boston for Game 3 and you're gonna be tied 1-1, I think every Boston fan is gonna be completely fine with that
for sure. But I think the last game in Boston they lost the game they should have won against the Heat. I think the Warriors steal this game. I think they go back to Golden State 2-2.
I really see this series going.
You think they go back 2-2?
I think they go back 2-2.
So you think Boston wins Game 4?
I think Boston wins Game 4.
Okay, well,
but I think the Warriors win the next two.
The Celtics haven't lost back-to-back games in the playoffs yet, and losing one, then 3 more days back in Boston. I don't think
they saw something like Boston wins Game 3, then Golden State wins Game 4, Boston wins Game 5, goes up 3-2, and then Warriors take 2 at home. Warriors in 7.
I don't think it's 2 at home.
That's right.
2-2, 1-1.
Yeah, I said my prediction was Celtics in 7. I'm gonna stick by it. But honestly, I could see it going either way. But
I think Celtics.
As long as Curry gets the Finals MVP, I'll be happy.
I think it goes to 7, but I'm gonna stick to my Warriors in 6. I think it will go in 7 though.
Yeah. I think the Celtics need to toughen up a little bit. I feel like they got kicked.
They for sure got thrown around. I mean, I love Grant, but Draymond's just in his head. There's the videos of Grant on the sideline. Every time Draymond shoots, he's like flinching. I'm like, he's not even in the game, and you're reacting to something he's doing. He's just rent free in Grant's head.
Had a chance to get together with a bunch of his family members, a dozen or so of them here in the San Francisco area. Rented a double-decker bus and toured the San Francisco area and by the Golden Gate Bridge.
Better moves. Anything else?
I think I'm good.
I think that wraps it up for us.
Dubs and 7.
Dubs and 6.
And I mean, honestly,
Celtics and 7.
honestly, like I think that if the Celtics lose, I think like Tatum or some probably just needs to go to the Heat. For being honest.
Honestly, like
the Heat or something would probably be a good pickup for Tatum.
yeah, I feel like
or Brown.
I feel like if like Brown
went to
Brown
the
does
Heat.
good, yeah, you gotta
Celtics
go to a
don't
team like
deserve
the
them
Heat.
if they don't win the chip.
Carousel, please don't get the reference. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Thanks, Peyton. I have to edit that out again.
That's good. That's a good intro. That's a good outro.
Wait, let's record another one because like you said, like kill yourself right into like the thing. So it's just gonna sound bad.
I got you.
Alright, we'll go.
All right.
So like that's gonna wrap it up.
Don't kill yourself.
Okay.
Come on.
Still rolling.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us. Celtics and 7.
Warriors and
Believe.
6.
Peace.
See y'all.